Hey, I'm Phil Heimlich. I'm a conservative Republican with a libertarian bent, and I am a follower of Christ. I call this podcast The Radical Middle. There's a myth being spread by what I call the Christian right crowd that we Christians are being discriminated against and we're being denied religious freedom. I'm sorry, but this is just crap. Keep in mind today that if you want to get elected as a Republican, you have to claim to be a churchgoer or you're never going to get elected. In fact, the largest segment of Donald Trump's base is evangelical Christians. In fact, this crowd, the Christian right, is so powerful that if you're a Republican and don't have their support, you can't get elected. The way this a tale of bias against Christians it unfolds is we're told that schools are teaching things that go against the Bible, so this violates our freedom of religion. Please. Hey, a lot of things are taught in school that contradict Islam, Judaism, not to mention the Mormons and the Scientologists. That doesn't mean we're being denied our right to practice our faith. How many times has an atheist ever been elected to anything? Well, now President Trump has established a task force to, quote, eradicate anti Christian bias in the federal government. This is what we call a base play, meaning he's playing to his base of Christian nationalists, which will eat it up. Trump claims he's protecting religious freedom and ending the so called anti Christian weaponization of government. He says that Americans of faith are being persecuted like nothing this nation has ever seen before. He goes on to say that the FBI has been profiling devout Catholics as domestic terrorists. And he says the FBI was planning to send undercover spies into Catholic churches, just like the old days of the Soviet Union. See, he's telling folks on the Christian right just what they want to hear. This is another example of what we call Christian nationalism. And I, as a Christ follower, don't want any part of it. I'm Phil Heimlich, and this is The Radical Middle.